we don't have that privilege. And so that's really just providing some type of inspiration, but also that we can go out and continue to be an inspiration to our community. So we really thank you guys for being here today. And you did not have to do it. You have to dedicate your service hours to push that initiative when you are here. So we're super grateful for that. That you enjoy. You have questions? This is exactly for you. So thank you for coming. Yes, ma'am. It's other people and they also people. So if they come with more about what we have, we just want you to know about the initiative here. And we have a few adults, so I'll get back on the mic to talk about what we're doing for adults here. But for children, we want to know that the biggest thing that we do here is try to help the community. And we do that through dedicating our service hours to our community. Those hours are super impactful. And those hours help you to establish a community presence. And by doing that, other people want to get involved. So it's very big of you to show up. And even though we're just making turkey family, just know that for somebody that really, really, really somebody that has soul, there's also family members where it's that some type of food to them. So that's probably one of the biggest things this week. So thank you so much for that. Really, and I'm going to do it. Okay. Thank you, girls. Everybody go around. So where we are here is fully co-work, and even though this is a co-work facility for professionals, business development, executives, we also community service adults concept. So I'm not asking anything of you that I would ask for myself. I am a certified volunteer for the White House, and what that means is a lifetime achievement of volunteer service hours, at least over 5,000. I am not the youngest. Believe it or not, the youngest in my family would be Jada. Jada accumulated those hours at the age of 13. So she has been accredited since the age of 13. But this initiative was enacted through the Bush administration, so former president, and it's continued on through the Obama Foundation. You do see two of my other children here, Kitty and Kane, and they are My Brother's Keeper, which is another initiative for Black and Brown boys in marginalized communities. And My Brother's Keepers help bring together other young Black and Brown boys in the community to actually be super role models of other kids of all ages, from all backgrounds. Doesn't matter who you are. We just want you to know that there's some brothers out here that do honor what you do, and we want to help you as well. Just as we know that there's some homeless people in the community that are adults. There's also some homeless students, and a lot of the school districts are highlighting it this past week. And we also want to make sure that we give some type of motivation and encouragement, because we really don't know who's facing difficulties during this time, even though it is the holidays. So My Brother's Keeper, and we'll hear a lot more about that. And who started that was Obama. And if you didn't know, Jada's one of the youngest youth to actually be held by Obama during his presidency. So this is a really, really close thing to our family, and we want to make sure that we continue on with the legacy. It was started by for Trayvon Morgan, who unfortunately is no longer here with us, with the youth. And through that unfortunate circumstance with Trayvon Morgan, President Obama enacted My Brother's Keeper, and that's to continue to inspire and uplift Black and Brown boys. So King and Kane is one of the youngest facilitators of this program here in the Lehigh Valley, and we really want you to extend a welcome to anybody who may want to get involved for volunteerism. Doesn't matter how young you are. Even though a lot of these programs may tell you that you could be too young, you're never too young to change your community and make it happen. So that's enough about us. Again, my name is Victoria. I'm Jada's mom. This is Jada Lewis. This is actually Jenny. We all here. All agree on is her stage. operating forward. So for her full payment that she is reporting on. So today she has a selection that she's going to do. Later on, we'll go ahead and pray. She is the pastor. So we'll go ahead and make sure we pray. And then we're going to enjoy with the yummy food because, of course, another big thing is sustainability. Oh, no, it's sustainability and we farm. So agriculture is really important to just being independent in this world. How do we eat? How do we grow? Where it comes from? It really doesn't come from giant Krogers and HEB. It does come from the ground. So we have some provisions today. We have some God carrots. I mean, they're really freshly picked. There's still some dirt on them things. So we have some carrots, we have some potatoes, we have some onions, we have some collard greens that was freshly harvested, and we have our regular potatoes, so regular standard potatoes. Again, all of these provisions is for your family. We of course encourage you to wash them. They are coming from the ground. Your potatoes will be brand new. You store them in sand to preserve them. So all of these things are pretty cool. It's fun, and you always get to know where your food is coming from because it's fresh. We have a relation of food. I mean, really good stuff. We have a chef. Her name is Dawn. Her company is well. Her name's not Dawn, but her name. Her company is Dawn Kitchen. In remembrance of her family member. And she's an amazing chef. She does amazing things in the community. So not only will we be able to provide some of that food here tonight, but we also provide some of that food to the events that are over in Bethlehem. So I believe the population will be able to get some food as well. So everyone eat good, everyone will eat good. If you know anyone any services that I mentioned tonight, these four plus we obviously want to make sure that we get access to high quality food, high nutrient dense food, and food that really will sustain far beyond just the holidays. So, again, thank you for coming out. And you, thank you so much. Hey, thank you for coming. You know, yes, I am the mama, the grandmama. And I think this blessed to know that we can come together as a family and do something as wonderful as that. You know, when we give it back to the community, it's just rewarding to see how my grandbaby is growing so much. She's doing so much wonderful works in this community. And my daughter, of course, Penny is amazing as well. But I just want to see our generations after generations just doing more and more positive things for our community. It's all about community building. As a pastor, you know, that's very near and dear to me. For us all to come together on one goal, doing what we need to do for our community and for our love for God. I'm very spiritual, and I know that without God, none of the initiatives could be what it is today. And we just thank God for all the initiatives that are really building up this Allentown community. The song that I want to sing is it's an oldie but goodie, so I'm taking back what the devil stole. That's why I run my ministry, where I'm taking music that was slated for the world, we're bringing it back into a Christian format. But on today, I'm going to dedicate it to my grandmother because she's just doing wonderful, wonderful work. I'm going to start with best thing that ever happened. Now, I'm a DJ. One big time to down happy view. We met. I can say that I've been looking. Can I get you? my story. Hey, hey, oh, whatever the reason there might be, hey, you'll be there between each line and glory, 'cause you're the best place. That is not happening to me. Ooh, hey, you're the best thing that ever happened to me. Oh, there has been times, Lord, when times were hard, yeah. Oh, somehow I made it, Lord. I made it through. And through every little line of the pain and glory, yeah. There was a moment that I spent hard loving you and you and you and you. Hey, if anyone should ever write my life story, yes, Lord. For whatever reason there might be, you'll be there, Lord, through every pain and the glory, Lord, with your thing that ever happened to me. Ooh, you're the best thing that ever happened to me. Yeah. You're the best thing, yeah, that ever happened to me. I love you guys. I bless you. My baby, my grandbaby doing wonderful things in the community. God bless you. I love you, baby. That's what it's about. It's about kingdom building. It's about making, the world a better place. And we've heard that so many times, and today couldn't be any truer, without this presence and this her feeling so good about what she's doing. And that's what we need to be doing. That's what we need to be teaching our community, our children, to give back. To give back to your community. It's really important, and it means the world, because that's what changes the world, right? And everything that's going on with Trump and all the political stuff, you can turn around and look at situations like this as a blessing and just thank God for people that care and want to give. They want to be giving and helping. And that's really what it's about. That is what the holiday season is all about. It's the reason for the season. For you to make a difference to others, showing them love and that you care. God bless you. God bless.
That was amazing, Paula Dion. We're blessed to have her in town.
I really appreciate it. So we have a special Jada today, and she's going to be just reciting a piece. It is around of advocacy. You can relate it to poetry if you like, however you see fit. That's the whole point of creativity. You just expound on it, but just hopefully the words resonate and help you to go back into the community, no matter what age you are, and help as much as you can. It doesn't even matter where you start, as long as you start. The world sees that, most importantly, God sees that, family sees that, and it really does make a difference. Okay, so the first piece is Rebellion King, which is a short form of our larger art piece called a mirror's table, which is a visual depiction of a teenage urban girl named and a mirror, which just means princess in Arabic. It's just a young girl who's navigating circusing. Can you share that imagination after which that could be your reference? So let's just say your, but it can be the yeah, and oftentimes it is. Food insecurity is something that's not allowed. Food insecurity is a hidden thing. Oftentimes people who are fighting food insecurity, they really do believe that no one sees that. And oftentimes other people, they don't see it. It's very silent. It's something that really, really penetrates really deep, especially in youth, because the biggest part about food insecurity is access to it. And if you're under 18, or if you're still in a house with your parents or a house with an adult and they may not have access to it, that just automatically trickles down to you and you not having access to that. So we really just want to continue to advocate for change so that you can speak up in those instances. But most importantly, we have a location of places where youth can actually get that access. So just like today, even if we have to grow it from seeds ourselves and dig it up out the ground, those provisions we actually are cultivating for youth such as yourself. So that's why we have a table full of carrots and we have potatoes and sweet potatoes and collard greens and all of the yummy nutrition, you know, nutrients that you need to grow because you can't continue without eating more than yummy food. So she just ran through. And then she's on first piece. Then we're gonna say a prayer so that you guys can eat, so that we don't keep you too long. And she's gonna come back and she's gonna do a second piece. And that is a neighbor's table. And again, that does depict that young who is navigating insecurity. Thank you. So never chill. If you will feed us over our own table, we straps into something stable. From the hunger comes a fire so bright, planting freedom in the fading light. Soil spinning plants and lonely, upright arms and hungry hearts with the earth provides, life to build every night. This isn't just a garden, it's a vow, a promise to the future's touchdown. Recycle cups, they hold the dream, food holes are unseen. If we won't feed us, we'll go our own table. Turn the scraps into something stable. And from now on comes a fire so bright. And this next poem is called A Mirror's Table, and I'm really proud of this one, so I'm going to miss up again. Y'all ever been so hungry in a city full of food? And I'm not talking about that oh, I skip lunch type of hunger. I'm talking about that nauseating, turning type of hunger. God, please, let there at least be an apple at home. The type of hunger that is so irritable. This is my baby for real. I call her surviving because she knows how to strip up peanut butter from a jar like this for when they're eating it right.
Mm.
She knows how to cut up a small salad into slips and share the rest. My name was Amira, and my block got like 3 McDonald's. But I got a dry ass in market, but you don't know how to cook. There's a different figure of the furniture stuff. But there's plenty of corner stores selling meals and chip out. They know broccoli, no kale, and definitely no dignity.
Mm.
So those same 3 pounds charged me this money. I could have bought 200 and it's been like, but they say just eat better, as if we have stores to do that from, as if poverty is a preference. Like I even asked to live in the zip code where the food is fake, but the prices are real.
Mm.
But I ain't just hungry for food. I'm hungry for justice, for a seat at a table that don't always feed me last. My mama always said don't lose hope, that there is a God. So if they won't feed us, we'll grow our own table. You see, food insecurity, it ain't just empty fridges. It's full hearts being told to shrink. It's moms ordering noodles with tears. It's black kids getting processed meat in brown paper bags. And it's a favor. But we don't want their leftovers. We want real food for their very real prices. And I am not a victim of my neighborhood. I am the future of it.
Mm.
And you can start my blog, but you will never start with it. Because this justice is wrong. And I might
Yes. My hero. Yes.
thank you guys so much for coming.
My hero.
Big or small, as a mother, it's things that she comes to try to give out. You all hear they really lot, really does a lot. You do want to give a huge shout out to poetry. There's a big hospital where she goes my Chloe, who is the founder of CL Space Poetry. She was supported for a grant that's Dream Lab here in the Tap Valley, which is a really incredible thing for creatives here in the Tap Valley. So again, thank you. We thank you for the people who support the arts and then support the people who support the arts, such as Chloe, and that's truly a testament to how much talent exists locally and how much talent can be honed in on if we just supported and listened to the needs of what our young children are telling us. So I really do appreciate it. Not just Jada, yes, she's a baby. However, if there's any other youth out there, you have a vision, you have a dream, you see an adult that may be able to assist you with that. You see something with it's never too big, it's never too small, and it's always one and it's definitely always needed. So in short, course created. I'm from Mama, I'm her daughter, I am their mama, but I am also their ordained reverend. And through God, all things are possible. Do not be here tonight because it had it not been for all of us here. So we just want to make sure we always reverence that. If you do not believe in our Lord and Savior, I would encourage you to just hear more about the gospel of Christ. And if you ever get assistance with getting more information on what that looks like, please stop and let it my tracks. I will speak for you. Our salvation is anything that earthly possessions can provide. And through our salvation is really where you truly to find freedom. So that is key, that is pivotal, and we would not be here without that. Everyone is included. I don't want anyone to feel left out in that regard. So, but we do want to make sure our food and the people who have blessed this food is triple blessed so that every scoop of it is felt and it's definitely felt spiritual. So, so unfortunately, yeah, so if everyone just go ahead and bow their heads, we just want to thank our Lord and Savior who for his provision tonight. And literally, we have provisions on the table. We benefit from seeing. I know this because I use my own hands to make sure our cultivated crops. These crops are now available to people, not only just my family, but people within the community. And for that, I give God all the great praise. I just want to come humbly before you, Lord, tonight. To thank you for the folks that are here tonight, who know you and who reverence you. Because without you, none of this would be possible. We want to thank you for the youth, far, far, near and far, all around us, not just really high value. We ask that we form a hedge of protection over them and all of the initiatives that they may have, so especially the ones needed in their private books and keep in their heart. We ask that you cover them and you protect them all days of their lives. We ask that you cover them from head to toe and you literally keep your hands around them. They are all sharing the prophecy. Don't say that you will come to them and we just hear what they are telling us because we need this in this time of Jesus. Ask that everyone just continue to stay encouraged. I ask that you stay encouraged in the Lord. And if anyone is out there that wants to find salvation in the Lord, I ask that you certainly come to me so that I can help you get to where you need to be so that you can be free like all of my brothers and sisters. We thank you. We come humbly before you. We thank you for your food tonight. We thank you for the communion. We thank you for community. We thank you for advocacy. We thank you for spoken word. We thank you for allowing our voice to be heard, our voice to be referenced, and our voice to be not misunderstood, but understood and also taken as what we needed to be taken as, and that's that same value. That whoever needs to hear us at the time hears us in another way, we ask that this information goes global, reaches the soul that it needs to reach, and we ask all of these things in your mind. We thank you, we honor you, appreciate you, we love you, Lord. Thank you so much.